Yes, people, welcome back to another TS Talks podcast. Hope you're all doing good. First thing I want to talk about is the boxing over the weekend. Shouts out to Whyte. He moved to Povetkin in their rematch. Eventually the ref waved it off around the same time Povetkin's team were putting in the towel after Whyte hit him with the combo, which even Whyte said afterwards in a post-fight interview that, any heavyweight that he hits with it, it's going to be hard for any of them to stay standing. And yeah, he's got a point. It was a very good performance from Whyte. He came out with, maximum violence, and, he lived up to the name body snatcher for real. Prior to the fight, it was a definite must win for him. Following the KO defeat he suffered back in August. And, again, he proves that this is why he's up there with, the top boxers in the heavyweight division. Following the fight, both Whyte and Eddie Hearn were, talking about potentially facing Trevor Bryan for the WBA World Regular title. And, you're even talking about trying to get a Wilder fight. The real question is, does Wilder want to fight Whyte? He dodged him for like 1,000 days when Whyte was, meant to be mandatory when Wilder was holding that WBC belt. He messaged Whyte saying, I'm going to freeze you out. So for me, I don't even think he wants to fight Whyte. And again, it'll be an interesting fight because it's one of those ones is, if Wilder hits Whyte, he probably sparks him out. But if Whyte hits him, he probably sparks Wilder out. So, like I said, the real question would be as to whether Wilder would even want that fight. But in regards to Povetkin, it looks like he's going to retire. And you know what? At 41 years old, you can't really blame him. You look at the last two fights with Whyte. Although he managed to knock Whyte out back in August, he took punishment in that fight, and on Saturday night he took a lot of punishment as well. Also on the card, Fabio Wardley got the win against Molina. He got hurt in the fight, but he come through it to get the win, and it's a good learning fight for him. Someone that literally no amateur experience, limited amount of fights in a professional game. And yeah, he'll definitely learn a lot from that performance, and it'll be interesting to see what sort of opponent that he's matched with next. Now, the next topic I wanted to talk about is in regards to music. Now, Dutchavelli, he dropped a video called Rumours, where he, addressed the accusations and said, if it was true that he'd be in jail. Now, all I know is, from all the evidence which was put out there, all the voice notes, all this sort of stuff that's talking about him and T Zandos and all this sort of stuff, none of that looks good. Regardless, and if it was any of my daughters that were caught up in some situation like that, then I'm going to jail because someone's getting moved up. That's the reality of it. And when you say that, if it was true, I'd be in jail. There's people on the road that's busting cases daily. From what it seems is that obviously the girl's family are saying is something else and whatnot, and it's not that. So the police might not take that up. Whether they've been paid off to say so, who knows? But the reality that it took so long and there was so much quiet around it, you didn't come out and defend your name properly straight away, kind of shows you probably are guilty. But, in this day and age, everything is alleged and all that sort of stuff. But even I look back to the other guy, Octavian, I didn't see, people maybe can correct me, but I didn't see nothing major happen with him in terms of, the authorities with his foul situation. All I saw was that he got dropped from his label just before he went to drop a project. But you know, there's a lot of foul stuff happening out here, and it's just disgusting to say the least. But yeah, but in the song, you know, he called out Bouncer, you know, said that he's a snitch, and they got a man lifed off in the can. Now, I don't know, Bouncer's come out of jail however long ago, probably a couple years ago anyways, you know. He's come out, he's been managing Dig That, you know. He's been in and around the music scene. Obviously, you know, he's Kreps and Conan's friend from before music and all of that. And I ain't gonna lie, me personally, this is the first time I've heard this allegation thrown at him. And, you know, again, man's got to kind of show some sort of facts, because when the allegations against you, there was a lot of things put out there. And, you know, for me, this kind of seems more of like it's a personal thing because a man called you out. He's one of the few people, like, in the music scene to call you out. A lot of people probably had a lot to say, like, you know, in their own corners and whatnot, but he's one of the few people to call you out. So, obviously, it's a personal thing. But, you know, it's because he's one of the few people to call you out. And, again, you got to kind of bring some proof of the pudding in regards to this, because when people are calling you out about the thing, there's all these voice notes, there's all this sort of evidence to bring to the table. You're just coming with this thing now. Like, I didn't see anyone before on some, oh yeah, my man's a snitch. I could be wrong, but it only mysteriously come after a man calls you out. So for me, I find that a bit weird, but, you know, each to their own. So yeah, man, that's it in regards to what I was going to talk about in this one. Definitely, you know, let me know your thoughts on both situations, both the boxing and, you know, is Dutchavelli deflecting, trying to deflect attention away from himself in regards to what in regards to the music he dropped at the weekend. And yeah, man, that's it from me. I'll catch you on the next one. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now.